3 knowns and the y, so it's probably the best option for solving. Use kinematic number 3, delta y is equal to velocity initial in the y times time plus 1/2 at squared. This was completely launched in the x, there's no y value, therefore you don't have to actually use the quadratic formula to solve for this. So you can just cross that one out and know that your delta y is equal to 1/2 acceleration of the y t squared. Acceleration of the y for anything in free fall will always be gravity. Actually know our delta y, make sure it's negative because it's going down. That's how tall the cliff was, so 9 meters with 3 sig figs. You divide both sides by the 1/2 times gravity. Divide this side by it as well. Multiplication and division is commutative, so it doesn't matter what order you do it in. Also notice when you divide by a negative number by a negative number, you're going to result in a positive number. Now what you've left on your right side of the equation is t squared, so you're going to actually have to square root both sides to find your answer for t. And you should have noticed when you took meters divided by meters per second squared, the meters crossed off and you get 1/1 seconds squared, which actually is seconds squared. It's a reminder that you need to square root it. So 9 divided by 1/2 times gravity. And then square root that. How long it took for him to drop down. No, what they actually wanted to know though was what his initial velocity in the x is, and so we can actually solve for that. Again with the third kinematic, but this time your delta x is equal to velocity initial in the x times time plus 1/2 at squared. We're never going to have an acceleration in the x unless there's a force being applied, so that one is 0. So your delta x is just how far away the ledge was, so 1.75 meters is equal to your v sub naught, which is what you're solving for, times the time. Remember, time is a scalar quantity, so it applies to both the x and the y axes, divided by 1.35, so 1.75 divided by 1.35. 1.75. Yeah, I believe we have 2 sig figs to work with, so I think it's 1.3. Let's scroll up and look. Nope, they gave us 3 sig figs, so yes, the answer key for once is right here, 1.29 meters per second. It's your v sub naught. We take this right here, divide it out, and we get v sub naught is just another way of saying v initial, 1.29 meters per second.